I remember being in junior high school and watching the peck order play out every single day in the cafeteria. You knew exactly where you stood based on what table you sat at, who you were invited to sit next to, and maybe more importantly, who you weren't. We spent so much of our time trying to climb that social ladder, hoping to eventually reach a spot where we got to be the cool kids, where we got to be the ones on top. And I wish that changed when we were adults, but for a lot of us, it's still a struggle. We want to be served, not the ones doing the serving. It's just the way the world works. Or at least it's how the world works without Jesus. Hi, I'm Aaron, and I'm the preacher here at Adams. In John 13, Jesus takes that entire social ladder and just kicks it over. He's at a final dinner with his closest friends. He knows exactly who he is. He's the Son of God, and he knows exactly what's coming, the cross. But instead of demanding a final toast or a moment of silence in his honor, he stands up, takes off his outer clothing, and wraps a towel around his waist. He starts doing the one job in that house that was reserved for the lowest ranking servant, scrubbing the literal filth and grime off his disciples' feet. He even washes the feet of Judas, the man he knew was about to sell him out for a handful of silver. As you read this chapter today, look for the tension in the room. Try to feel it. Peter's absolutely mortified. He tries to stop Jesus because his brain can't reconcile a Lord acting like a slave. But Jesus tells him if he doesn't let him wash him, then Peter will have no part in him. There's a deep, stinging irony here. The disciples had likely spent the walk to dinner arguing about which of them was the greatest. Yet here is greatness itself, kneeling on the floor. I want you to consider this today. If you're a follower of Jesus, your greatness is no longer measured by who is under you, but by who you are willing to serve. We like the idea of being a servant until we're actually treated like one. So who in your life right now feels below your pay grade or outside your circle of concern? Is there someone you've been waiting for them to apologize to you, or someone that you feel is maybe too messy or difficult to help? Take a few minutes to read through John 13. Focus on that moment where Jesus tells them, I have set you an example. Ask yourself if your life looks more like a climb to the top of the table or a descent to the floor with a towel. Tomorrow, we'll see how Jesus comforts these same men as he tells them he's going away to prepare a place for them. We'll see you tomorrow.